most people being affected by the novel coronavirus, or also known as the Wuhan coronavirus, is a contagious virus that causes respiratory infection and has shown evidence of human-to-human transmission, first identified by authorities in Wuhan, Hubei, China, as the cause of the ongoing 2019 until 2020 Wuhan coronavirus outbreak, and thus has led us Malaysian people being affected recently.
Experts traced the source of the first cases in Wuhan from a wholesale seafood market in the town, where vendors illegally sold live animals from stalls in close quarters with hundreds of others. The first 3 positive cases in Malaysia came into direct contact with a patient identified in Singapore. The family were traveling from Guangzhou, China to Singapore. They were then traced in Johor Bahru before being brought to and quarantined in the Sungai Buloh Hospital.
Hi, right now I'm with one of the Malaysian concerned citizens. So I would like to ask, how are you, sir?
I'm doing amazing. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
So regarding the issue recently about the coronavirus, I would like to ask you some few questions. Have you ever heard about the coronavirus, or it is because after it went viral?
I've actually heard of it after it went viral. And I think the situation needs to be discussed and to talk more about it so that our citizens and the people here in Malaysia can learn about it and know the things that they should know about the virus.
So as you said in your answer just now in the beginning, that you knew these things through viral. So of course, recently, our Prime Minister, Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, said that the situation is still not at a critical point, which is to stop Chinese tourists from entering the country. Based on this statement, I would like to ask you, what is your opinion about that, sir?
In my opinion, I feel like, yes, it is true. It was not that critical in the beginning. So I agree with the Prime Minister for that. But what I don't agree is actually the virus can spread. So it will become critical by time. So it is invalid to give that kind of statement when it comes to this kind of situation. And I feel like it is better to prevent it from something that will actually spread and will affect our health and the citizens of Malaysia's health.
So that was a really, really long explanation, but then it is a full of input about regarding the Prime Minister has said about the statement just now, recently. And I would like to ask you last questions.
Sure.
What did you do to overcome this situation?
To overcome the situation, so since Malaysia just recently blocked the tourists from coming to Malaysia, the Chinese tourists, it is always better to take care of ourselves. And by ourselves means that you can get a mask, the blue colored mask or the N97. That is the best actually. So, but it's actually really hard to breathe. So if you cannot find that, just get the typical blue mask that is two-sided. And it is always important to have hand sanitizer around so that you can sanitize after you're holding anything and meeting new people or anything. And wash your hand, guys, thoroughly, because you never know what kind of germs and bacteria it carries, at the end of the day. And keep yourself healthy, drink a lot of water, and that's all.
So yesterday, the virus has claimed 81 lives of the more than 2,700 people infected. There are 4 confirmed cases in Malaysia. Other countries with reported cases are Thailand, Hong Kong, Macau, the United States, Australia, Singapore, Japan, South Korea, France, Taiwan, Vietnam, and last but not least, Nepal. So what are you all waiting for? Do your action, because your action speaks louder than words. That's all from me. I am FAUZAN ABDILAH reporting.